No, we're living in strange times. Times that this planet hasn't been in a long, long time. Strange times, strange vibrations. You may have even witnessed people acting out of character lately. Some are associates, even possibly a few family members here and there, but keep them close anyway. And some people you had to just let go out of your life, because what's coming now is nothing that you want to have to deal with on a daily basis. Your survival skills are going to have to be intact. You're going to have to know how to think clear. Clear thinking is one of the things you're definitely going to need to do today. One of the best places you can go and think clear is out in nature. In nature, you meditate, you listen to crickets, grasshoppers, birds, hawks. And it's also that time of year that you got to watch for low-moving serpents as well. It's their period in the sun. But that's okay. The focus should be spiritual, prayer, meditation. Some people like to fast. Fasting is good too. You're moving into a period also, you got to start eating less. You got to start eating lean. So you might want to forego that second trip to Mama's Kitchen, if you know what I'm saying. You know, Mama's Kitchen is a good kitchen. Shows up on me. But this came from years of practice. But the truth is, the days that we're in now with the economy collapsing, people's behavior degrading rapidly, you want to hold your place in this space. So you want to clear your mind, listen to what nature has to offer. A lot of people don't realize that when they walk out in nature, they could even learn more from a tree than a PhD at this point. Like I always say before, nature is talking to us in more ways than we want. And through nature is how the cosmos, or some people call God, the grand unified field, whatever, talks to us. And I always tell you, better be listening. You got to be listening. You got to pay attention to how the leaves fall off the trees now. Last year they fell off a little bit late, so you knew this year something extra was going to happen. This year it looks like they're going to turn a little bit early. It also might be an indicator that it's wintertime here in America. But thanks to the global currency situation, and some people say the COVID-19 situation is bad, but that's bigger distraction than what's really happening behind the scenes, which is a global currency mishap. Currency is one of those things that was used to control large populations, is used to control us. And as that thing tightens up, you're going to see things tighten up on people, especially in the inner cities. You have to be real careful. I always talk about learning your environment. You need to learn your environment. You need to study people's behavior. Sometimes just go out in the park and watch people. And especially people walking their dogs, because what you might find out is that their dogs are sending you cues that sometimes the person walking the dog isn't picking up on. Cues about nature. Just watch their behavior. Watch all the animals around your behavior. Rabbits, squirrels, any animal you see, watch their behavior. They even are aware that something is wrong in our society today. People have shot memes showing bears and other animals coming up to the sliding door looking to see if people are all right. People are all right as long as they keep a clear mind. The Yoruba people call it Ori Ibi, is the negative mind, or the Ire is the positive mind. You don't want to stay in a negative mind. Ibi is not good, Ire is good. But it doesn't matter what language you speak or whatever, just learn to listen to nature. Because nature speak is the most important of languages that you'll ever learn. Nature speak is one of those things that communicates with everyone, regardless of what their language is. The dolphins communicate to us different things. Sharks are trying to tell people to stay out the water, but they're not listening, of course. Just learn to listen. Like one of my sons always says, they gave you one mouth and 2 ears so that you can listen twice as much as you speak. And I'm going to tell you, you better double that listening, because you also have an inner ear as well as your auditory ear. We talk about that. And just observe. Nothing more than observe. When you observe nature, you're observing a microcosmic aspect of God in action. We're talking about living things. That's important. But we'll talk about that the next time on the Escofhari report.